Hello and welcome back to a guitar lesson. I've wanted to share this one with you for a long time. It's Weezer Buddy Holly, Campfire. This is not Weezer doing Buddy Holly acoustic. That's just you play it like normal, but on acoustic guitars. This is my solo acoustic interpretation of Buddy Holly, and Miguel Maturino wanted to hear about this one. But before we get going, I would like to thank the following people for signing up for the Patreon supporter of the Cause Club: Mr. Andy Wilkinson, Pascal Paradis, and Chuck Spencer. Folks, thank you so very, very, very much for your support. Oh, God. And if you would like to find out what that's all about, the link, of course, will be in the description. Put your capo on the first fret if you're singing along to this and you find it's a little too high for your particular vocal register. You can take the capo off. On the other hand, if it's a little too low for you, put the capo anywhere you want and do what I'm about to show you. Advantages to Campfire versions. For the verse, E minor, as simple as E minor and G. Do that twice, but you might consider adding the E string second fret on your way up to G, and then that's abandoning everything but the E string third fret with my pinky finger, and I'm reaching down to the B string first fret with my pointer finger and going open one, open one, open as a hammer on, pull off, hammer on, pull off. What's with this homies? Now, at the end of the second time, you have those octave chords that go and we can get that done too, sorta. Grab an A power chord, not an A major chord. We just want open 2-2, starting on the A string, the open A string. And then you can play your B octave chord if you want. That would be 2 on the A string and 4 on the G string. But I'm going to get a little artsy-fartsy with it and play G with a B in the bass. That's A2 and D3. The A2 is what I'm concerned about here. So here's how I'm going to do the verse. It's supposed to be C, B minor, and E minor. Do it again. And the third time it's C and C minor. You can do it that way if you want, but again, I'm going to get artsy-fartsy on you, and instead of that B minor, play the aforementioned G with a B in the bass. The advantages being you don't have to play B minor, and this chord has a lot in common with B minor. It's got A2 and B3, and look at that, so does B minor. So, and the last time, C, and along the same lines, I'm going to play that G with a B in the bass shape, but move it up 1 fret. You're probably going to mute the D string. That's good. We'll probably hear the open G string. That's a good note. The B string, of course, 4th fret is the note that we really want, and if you play the open E string, kind of sounds like the Sweater Song, so that's cool too. So here's the way I'm playing the woo-hoo part. C, G with the B in the bass, E minor. Woo-hoo. Then C, into the chorus. For the chorus, G, I'm going to switch it to C add 9. You can play regular C if you want, and then D. Ooh-wee-oo, I look just like Buddy Holly. Do it again. Then E minor, C, D, G, G, C, D, G. For the bridge, give me a G. And then E minor, and then if someone else is singing, you could walk up the E minor pentatonic scale. It'd be the E string, open 3, to the A string, open 2, open, and back down from whence you came, E string 3, open, thereby referencing those power chords that they play so fast, and which I'm steering so far clear from for the Campfire version, but you would have, if someone else is singing. if I'm singing, I'm just going to do some percussive strums during that pentatonic part. Bang, bang, knock on the door, another bang, bang it down on the floor. Oh no, what do I do? Don't look now, but I lost my shoe. As white as that made me seem, I still think that works better, for me anyways. And that part goes into the woohoo part, but there's no more woohoos. It's the oh part now, which becomes the guitar solo. It's your C, your B minor or G with a B in the bass, and E minor twice. To C minor. And then G open, D2, G open, 2, 3 or 4, I'm going to do 3 for extra tongue-in-cheekiness. Back to 2, open, D1, and D open, but truly that D open is the D open from the G chord, the first chord of the last chorus, so you will have... And then, of course, at the end of the third chorus, the last chorus, they say, I don't care about that 3 times, which is different from the second chorus when they did it 2 times, and the first chorus when they did it 1 time. Makes perfect sense, but it's the G, C, D thing. I don't care about that. And then the very last thing, my favorite rock and roll ending of all time, of all past and future history of mankind. Capo 1 standard tuning fails us. We cannot get the same exact motion, but we can get the same exact rhythm with a slightly different motion. I think it works great. We're going to go G, D, and then E minor, but play it with 1 finger so that you can reach for the E string 3rd fret, give it a little bend, and land on E minor. So... I don't care about that. Thus concludes my Campfire interpretation of Weezer's Buddy Holly. Thank you so much for being here. I hope that was fun and helpful, and I will see you next time with more stuff. Goodbye.